Welcome to this week's episode of Ask Me Anything. Welcome, guys. We're going to get straight into it on our first call. By the way, some of you have been asking, how do you actually get featured on this show and how do you actually ask questions? It's actually very simple. Inside the description below, you'll see a part that says get my contact now. You can actually get my phone number from there. And every time I do an AMA session, I'll give a shout out on YouTube. And all you do is you can drop me a text message and then I'll have your number and then I can give you a call. It's that simple. And you can ask whatever questions you want. Okay, so that's how it works. So we're going to get on to our first call. And it is from somebody within our inner circle. Her name is Katie Sapida. So we're going to give her a call now. She's going to pick up. It stopped. What does that mean?
Hello.
Hey, Katie.
Hi.
Hey, Erico.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. First off, welcome to AMA Ask Me Anything show.
Thanks for calling.
You're welcome. So do you actually know how this works? Basically, the next 5-10 minutes, the floor's all yours. You get to fire away at a million questions, whatever you want to ask. Maybe preferably one.
I only have one.
Okay, cool. Nice. What's that? What's your favorite color?
What are some tips that you have to start awakening your spiritual gifts?
To start awakening your spiritual gifts. Maybe I ask you this, yes. Katie. Okay. You explain to me and the audience what you mean by spiritual gifts. I think that will enlighten people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all
I'm only asking you because I know you're a law of attraction coach. By the way, Katie within our inner circle, she has a YouTube channel as well that talks about law of attraction. Maybe I'll put a link below as well. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so we all have spiritual gifts that we can tap into the more awakened we become. And I feel as if I'm reaching like certain levels of consciousness. So how do I continue getting to like the next level is pretty much what I'm trying to
Okay, but I think
that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Basically, how do you become more awakened? How do you see more? How do you understand more, right? But what does spiritual gifts mean? Can you understand that? Can you enlighten me with that phrase?
I'm not really sure how to explain spiritual gifts.
Okay, it just means spiritual awakening, know more supernatural powers.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. I think it's as simple as just asking questions. I think by you asking that question is already awakening for more. Some simple things. I mean, because it can go so far. We only know very, very, very little right now. And so
we only know what we know.
Yes, that's correct. And so the only way is to actually go and ask the questions, make the inquiries, and actually practice with different things. So, for example, some people look at me today and they say, "Oh, Eric, how is it that you can look at a person, you can see their past life, you can see their aura, or how is it that you can use your hands just to heal people? How does that actually work?" Well, actually, it's because I made the inquiry. That's all. Because I seen somebody else healing somebody else, and I said, "Hey, what are you doing with your hands?" And then they said, "Oh, there's energy transferring." So I started moving my hands about, and I was like, "Wow!" At first, I didn't feel a thing. I was like, "I don't get what you're talking about. What energy ball?" And then I practice it more, and then suddenly I figure that out. Then what happens is, let's say, for example, I decide to make more inquiries. So one of my masters, Grandmaster Akshar, I go out to India with him. I go up into the Himalayan mountains, and I just do as he says, So I think that an important thing is just to find. Do you have a spiritual master right now?
No, I don't.
I think that's probably aside from me. I think that maybe find some other spiritual masters as well, and the more you do that, the faster you become conscious about these things. That's all. It's as simple as that.
Okay, great answer.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. That really helped.
Nice. So is that it, or do you have any other questions?
No, I think that was it.
Okay, cool. Nice, sweet, short, beautiful. Thank you. You're amazing.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice. Done. In and out. That's it. Awaken consciousness. Find yourself a master. You know, this is what Grandmaster Aksha was saying during the weekend event when we were together. Somebody was asking about this stuff as well, and he just said, "You gotta have a master. You gotta have somebody you're learning from. You gotta have a mentor. You know, so find somebody who is more awakened than you, and just go all in, learn from them. Whether it mean that you need to, I don't know, pay for their retreats or pay for their coaching, or whether you find some spiritual master that will teach you for free, that's fine too. You know, but find someone who is conscious on the level that you want to be conscious on, and then learn from them. Once you've learned what you've learned from them, what will happen is they will pass you on to the next master, and then you continue your spiritual development. That's all. There's a saying that says, if you're not growing, you're dying. So make sure you are always making these inquiries to keep upgrading your consciousness, upgrading your life. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you got anything out of it whatsoever, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. That's always nice to know. And finally, if you're new to this channel, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's that little bell sign to hold you accountable, because every single day I'm making videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, I'm signing out. Ciao.